Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I'm Riley Olmsted, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a fire beat.
So today, for this fire beat, we're going to be using the 808 kick. And that is commonly heard in rap songs. It's the long, bass kick. So it's like the blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, yeah, that stuff. And so that's gonna make your car shake if you got some nice bass in your car. So that's what the young kids like nowadays. So we're gonna open that up in our drum section over here. We're gonna click on the drum and go to kick and scroll down and find our 808 kick drum. Next, we are going to find a good note for our kick drum. We can listen in. Probably want something a little lower. That sounds good to me. Right there. We're gonna extend it out for one whole measure, and then we're going to duplicate it with that little duplicatey buddy. So now we have two of them going for two measures. So this is what it sounds like right now. Not exactly what, we want. So we're gonna turn up the attack so we don't get that snappy sound in the beginning. Get rid of that. We're gonna turn it down so it sounds nice and smooth. And then we're gonna change up the length of these notes so it sounds decent. So as you can see, I have made 5 measures, and I have pasted some notes in here for my kick bass, and this is what it sounds like. Yep, and so that is what our bass line is going to sound like. And so what we need next is a good snare. And so that is what we are going to do next. Okay, so next we're going to need a snare. And so we're going to go to our top left of our screen at the instruments and open up an impulse rack. And as you can see, there are a few slots down here that samples can go in. And we are going to open up the drums yet again. And we are going to find a snare drum. So we can find our snares and open it. You can use whatever your heart desires for a snare drum. And in this case, we are going to use... hold on, I don't know where it is. I don't know if I'm gonna find it. Oh, this one. Yeah, we're gonna use snare, verb, H, that one. We're gonna use this one that I have highlighted. Okay, so we're gonna drag that down here. And yep, that sounds pretty good. And so now we are going to paste this in where we think, it should be. And so when we're putting in the snare always stays in the same spot in the measure. So no matter where we put it, it's always gonna be right there. And I'm gonna duplicate this again and again. Yep, so now we can see all the hits of the snare. And now, what we need to find is a good old classic hi-hat. The hi-hat is the little Yeah, that thing. Yeah, so that's what we're looking for next. And so we can just like search this up in the search bar up here, and we can go hi-hat, and then boom, there it is. You can also choose any hi-hat that your heart desires, because it really doesn't matter, but make sure it's a good one. Okay, so for right now, we're gonna use this hi-hat pointy hat. Yeah, and so we're gonna drag that one and put it down here as well. So now we have the snare and the hi-hat. We're gonna turn the decay up all the way, just to give it some length in it, and we're gonna turn up the volume ever so slightly, just to make it a little louder. You can turn it down to like, 1.7, and we're gonna put this in every other little bar. And so what you can do, you can go Command D and just do that a whole bunch until you're all the way done, and that duplicates your little thing. So yeah, and then now this is what we have for our percussion beat. And so what we're gonna do now is fill in this little last measure, all full of them. Yeah, fire. You can already hear the fire burning within this beat. So you're probably thinking right now, this beat sounds a little dry. And you know what? We're gonna spice things up a bit by opening up a piano instrument. So we're gonna click over here in our sounds, and we're gonna go down to the grand piano. And double click that, and it should load up. There we go. Okay, so what I have here, I have basically made some offbeat little piano notes here, and it goes on for 10 measures, 9 measures, something like that. Yeah, 9 measures. It goes on for 9 measures, and it's basically just some piano notes that sound pretty decent. And so, yeah, that's basically it. For a basic little rap beat, that's really all you need. And so, yeah, hope you guys. Oh wait, no wait. You can have some people rap over it. You can listen to it. Jeremiah, you want to rap over it?
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah,
we're gonna have Jeremiah. We're gonna have Jeremiah do a little freestyle over this beat real quick.